Hello, my name is Kaushik and today I'm trying to solve a problem that is called threesome. It is a Leetcode very special problem, and this question has been asked by many more companies, and I am trying to solve this problem. Here the question is that you were given an array where you will have to find that the nums of I, that means that find the triplet where their sum is belongs to 0. That means that suppose -1 0 1 2 -1 and -4. So in that case -1 and 2, if I summing the three values, then it becomes the 0. And second case -1 0 and 1, that's its sum becomes 0. So I am trying to solve this problem, and basically there is a condition there: I is not equals to j I is not equals to k, and j is not equals to k. That means different indices are have to be present there. So I am trying to solve this problem. So let's watch. -1 0 1 2 -1 4. I am copying this example. -1 0 1 -1 0 1 2 -1 4 2 -1 4 2 -1 and 4. So basically first approach is that the brute force approach. Basically the for loop has been taken I to n, that means that less than n, I mean that n -1 times. Then after that j is equals to jn, and for j is basically I plus 1 to n, and k is basically j plus 1 to j less than n. So in between that, if that array of I plus array of j and array of k, and in previous we'll have to present that I is not equals to k, and I is not equals to j, and j is not equals to k. So in these three condition I've been putting that. Then after that I have been taking that is in set, and set of vector of integer, then st pushed st insert into array of I, array of j, array of k. So if I've been putting that is basically, and time complexity will be n cube, and for that is basically an extra space complexity. So that is not because basically there is an I have been taking auxiliary space because we will have to return that value. So that is also same case there's the order of n there. So basically that one I have been optimizing there. -1 0 1 2 1 -4. Okay, so -1 0 1 2 1 2 1 2 -1 4 2 -1 4 2 -1 4. So my approach is that basically if I've been that first I have been originating over the array. First I'm originating over the array, and every time, suppose that is the I, and I have been originating I am trying to found that they are the low pointer and that they are the high pointer. So basically they are given as a plus b plus c is equals to 0. So a plus b is equals to minus c, that also impossible. So in that case if I value has been present there I found. So in that case minus c value I could find, basically the minus of minus 1, that means 1. Suppose in between that 0 and 1, that lower and higher value has been possible to found there, in that condition that will be putting to the value as an answer, putting to the value as an answer. So in that sense I have been trying to solve there. So let's try run there. 2 minus 1 and 4. So first that one, and I am trying to check that, and there is called there is a duplicate policy has also not been override. So that's why I am taking that first of all the lower pointer, basically lower pointer is basically that one, and higher pointer is basically that one. So 0 plus 4 is greater than 1, so it will that pointer has been decremented by there. So 0 and minus 1 is less than 1, so it has been incremented there, that is okay. 0 and minus 1, okay, understood. And 1 plus of minus 1, that is 0 is less than 1, so it basically it goes there. So 2 plus of minus 1, so basically that is 1. So 1 is being found, 1 is equals to found. In that sense I found a triplet, that is minus 1, 2 and minus 1, that is goes to the as a list of answer of list answer, that will be pushed back there. And one more also, that is also think about that, that is basically I'm trying to one more thing, that suppose 1 1 1 2 2 3, suppose in between the starting pointer that is that found, in that case that will be starting point there, but in that sense there will be no, because in that case there is no duplicate value. Suppose lower pointer and the higher pointer they are starting, and we'll have to check that there is suppose that the in between that lower in the two pointer approach in between that, if the same value is found, so that will be skipped, because previous one is already not fulfilling the condition. So previously not fulfilling the condition, so there was the same value will be the next one, there will be useless. So that's why that will be the incrementing to the next one, as same there for the higher case also. So basically there for I have been iterating overall n times, and in between that I am a two pointing approach by every n times. So basically the order of n square time complexity, and I am taking an extra space, but there is an auxiliary because that I am trying to return there. So basically that is also an order of n. So right now I am trying to implement there. Oh, I forgot there. That is an, yeah. So basically the two pointers approach is when that is will be successful when that is when the array are being sorted. So in first we'll have to sort the array. So basically the order of n square plus order of n log n, so that is been ignored, basically that n square is the higher time complexity rather than the order of n log n. So the overall time complexity is order of n square. Now I am trying to implement there. That is now sub vector of vector, that is the returnable. So I said about that auxiliary space, that is one. Result, and for integer I is equals to 0, I less than their integer n is equals to nums of size, that is the array size basically. So n I plus plus, if I is equals to 0, or no, that is not I is less than n, not I is less than n. So I'm trying to show there. Suppose 1 2 3 4 5 6, suppose I am putting there, so lower value will be that to that part, right? Suppose in that sense, if I have been putting there, so where the lower pointer has been started, that not possible. So that is 0 1 2 3 4 5, that's the 3 and 6, n is equals to 6, so n minus 2. So basically that the starting pointer, that is the number of length minus 2. So basically till now that pointer has to be we can go. After that L, that will be the L, and that will be the right. So that now I have been taking the first pointer, I mean that first for loop. And I'm so far integer lower is equals to I plus 1, integer higher is equals to n minus 1, and the third value is basically I have been taking the nums of I, that one. So while now I've been doing the two pointer approach, lower is less than is equals to if nums of lower plus nums of higher is equals to the third value, then the result dot pushback nums of I, nums of L, and nums of lower and nums of higher, and so previously I said about that the same value has been present, so there will be the duplicacy case. So I right now I have been finding that if any duplicate value has been present or not. High, lower, less than, higher, and nums of lower is equals to nums of higher. In that sense, lower plus plus, same condition, not higher, basically the next one, nums of, that is the lower plus 1, and same for the higher case also. Change here, higher, so in that case it will be decremented, right? Yeah, and after that lower will be incremented and higher will be decremented. Yep. And another two condition is if the sum is lesser than the third value, then lower will be incremented just only. Else condition, that's the greater part, so the higher will be decremented. So after that I will return the result vector. Try to run that code. If any compile time error found, yeah, it's founding. Okay, I forgot to give a comma. Yeah, it's got accepted in run code. I'm trying to submit. Yeah, it's got accepted. Thank you so much.